Your Highness, our next destination, the seaport of Rifle, lies to the northeast.
Nothing shall see us deterred.
Initiate emergency probe. Destroy. Go. Threat neutralized.
May lucky not be the last. Today is your lucky day. But I only trained harder. They will lucky on your side. More than you deserve.
Neutralized.
Prepare yourself for battle. They were fools to try.
Unable to continue combat. Assault neutralized.
don't tell me you three are here for a bet at the infirmary, too.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're not. Sorry. Got a lot of people here looking for treatment, but the sick beds are just about full up.
Treatment for what?
Beats me. Things are weird, I tell ya. First, there's word that the rot's going around again, then that comet. Nothing but ill omens. Easy to see why everyone's on edge.
I suppose our best bet is to start with Dr. Vanel.
Oh, thank the stars.
Whoa, Doc?
You wouldn't believe the number of sick I've been treating. Please, I need your help.
It is quite all right, Nina. The two I'd rather not distract the doctor now. He seems a touch frazzled.
Then mayhaps the townspeople will have something for us.
Nina will have her hands full with assisting at the hospital.
Let us question those individuals there.
Excuse me.
I'm telling you, I saw it with my own eyes. Yeah, some nasty goblin man came crawling out of that comet. He's what's been spreading this illness.
Goblin from a comet.
I was out on the wharf then, where there was... I had never seen anyone like...
Care to describe him?
A horn! He had a horn! And his skin is like twilight, all...
A man with a horn.
All right, that's sorry. Been out of
No, it is quite all right.
Channel's meant to open back up any day, although these crazy rumors about... But really, don't take it.
Perhaps we should return.
Are things looking better here?
A bit. Not that I was able to do much. Anyway, learn anything useful?
Only that there is indeed a great deal of talk. At this juncture, I believe it is safe to say that the whole western half of the kingdom is aware of the comet.
And considering the interest around it, more people may yet try to investigate the crash site. We must move Elena from the shrine as soon as possible. I fear we do not have long.
That settles it. Back to her pod we go. To get to the Galka Shrine, we had to cross the Larkus region into the Delvir region again.
A significant journey indeed. We should make certain we are properly prepared.
Begging your pardon, but where are you off to?
Delric, and you, sir? Are you a wayfarer?
Oh, something like that. Heard about an odd shooting star in these parts and came to see for myself. You lot seem to have a marked interest in it as well, by the sounds of it.
What?
Couldn't help but notice that orb of yours. Quite a rare specimen. Piqued my curiosity, you see. Enough of this beating around the bush, then. Are you here to retrieve us? Are you here to take us back?
Forgive me, but I do not take your meaning.
I see. Just my luck. And yours is not any better, it seems.
Warning, warning. Hostile intent detected.
That horn! The rumors were true!
Really hate to do this, but one has to do what one has to do.
We all work together!
Stand back, Nina. Allow me.
There you go!
I must!
Chance of survival dropping. Acceleration.
Careful now!
Warning. Energy levels low.
Is that the best you can do?
Someone, please!
Danger.
I cannot!
Threat neutralized.
No one is capable of that.
And we have only just begun.
Chance of survival dropping. Go. Danger.
Die so badly.
Here you go!
Cut them to ribbons. Is that the best you can do?
Prepare yourself!
Aren't you a tricky bunch?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Insufficient power. Go.
I will do this last chance to prove.
Flee? Don't be ridiculous. I want to see more of your tricks.
Acceleration.
Duma, with me!
I have to know the reason why you're here. Mind filling me in?
You first! Prepare yourself! Fly!
You disgust me.
Go.
Get stronger!
I was left unfulfilled. Here I thought you would just roll over and die. It seems we'll have to pick this up another time.
Attempt to flee, and you will find out just how fast and painful my chakram are.
Easy there. We'll most likely see each other again soon. But until then, I'll leave the falling star to you.
Hold there! Ugh! Blast it! Of all the times! Ugh!
Albert! We must return to the others with all haste. They need to know of this. Is your arm all right, Albert?
Yes, for the moment. My apologies. I was too fixated on trying to apprehend him.
Nay, be at ease. That said, Maester Midas explicitly instructed you to avoid overexerting yourself. Did he not?
Indeed, he did.
We'll have Uncle Midas take a look at you later.
Galka's shrine is located to the north.
Prepare yourselves for battle!
I don't like the look of them.
We must ensure we are prepared.
Elena's procedure is going? Do you think they're done already?
According to the time, I should think it to be completed by now.
Let us hurry to the Galka Shrine and confirm her safety for ourselves.
Get ready to fight, everyone!
We must ensure we are prepared. How exquisite. We shall prevail.
Once we get through this mountain path, we'll be at Galka Shrine, right?
Let us put down this level.
We've only to cut ourselves a path.
Get ready to fight, everyone!
You are now safe. Initiate emergency protocols.
Galka Shrine lies at the end of the path stretching to the northeast.
We're finally here!
I hope Ray and the others are safe. Ray, we have returned with ill tidings.
Are you okay? You look terrible.
Blame the weirdo who tried to bust in and destroy Elena before her repairs were done.
What?
Was some giant purple-skinned asshole. Who the hell are the people on this rock with horns growing out of their heads?
You guys ran into one too.
I would hardly call our foe a giant, but he most certainly had the skin and horn you describe.
Think our days of taking it slow and steady are behind us.
Perhaps, but for now, you should sleep. You may not have another chance for a while. And you look ready to keel over. We shall stand watch for you. We are more than capable. Please, rest while you can.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. Alright. You guys mind waking Midas up before
Good night, Ray.
Ray? Ray? It's time to get up. You're awake, finally.
Morning to you too. How you feeling?
Self-repairs are ongoing, but I'm at least able to operate at 70% capacity. I can move just fine now.
Ah, I slept through your first steps. Some captain I am.
Midas was there for me, in your stead.
Oh yeah? Thanks, man.
Nonsense. Any doctor or inventor would do the same.
Now that I've recovered, I can assist you. So, Captain, status report.
Chloe's down here. Likely on the other side of the kingdom. We're gonna find her. Leticia and the others have promised to help us out, thankfully. Thing is, I kinda had to promise them something in return. That I'd help cajole Midas into returning with them to the capital.
Your efforts on that front will be in vain.
Midas. Should my system see a marked drop in performance, for some reason or another, it would be helpful to have someone familiar with my schematics besides Ray nearby. That way, any problems that arise could be quickly dealt with.
And if I say no?
Then we would bid you farewell, and that would be that. Were I to require help on my journey, I would seek out a local semiomancer or engineer.
Enough, I'm coming. I've Albert's arm to consider after all.
You will?
But I'm only accompanying you lot for purely semiomantic reasons. I reserve the right to leave whensoever I wish.
Appreciate it.
Now, as for Chloe, any idea on how to begin our search?
We have heard from reliable sources that Rythel's ports are meant to reopen in due course. And the quickest way to the easterly lands is by ship through the channel.
Sounds like a plan. Come on, we got a boat with our name on it.
Reporting newly identified prowess. 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 I see I still have room for improvement. I'll handle this.
Trifle is beneath me.
Is the town of Rythel far from our current location?
Yes, to an extent. Rythel is located in Delphi, beyond the
After we get through the adult region and the market here.
Had I only trained harder! They were full to try! You'll not be the last! Fly! Leave it to me. Say goodbye! Stay where you are! Take your distance! Secured.
Initiate emergency protocols.
You hardly need me for this.
Prepare yourselves
First,
for battle!
we must go through the Adalia region to the west.
Hostile gathering strength. Line side recommended. Careless attack only. Execute line side
Taking fire!
Cognition under attack.
For the challenge.
Stay where you are!
Let us speak!
It falls to me!
Target sighted.
Get ready to fight, everyone.
We appear to have lost them.
After all that focused work, these mountain roads are really kicking my ass.
Just hang in there. A little farther west and we'll be out of the Adalia region.
Do you need me to carry you, Ray?
That's not what I meant, damn it.
Threat detected ahead. Leaving
You're
combat
surprisingly
area.
more used to traveling
Remain
on foot
vigilant.
than I thought, Uncle Midas.
Surprisingly, don't treat me like I'm geriatric. I'll have you know I'm younger than Marcus. I regularly had to travel south to Larkus and Rifle from Ada for supplies on foot.
And you must have taken this route often.
Precisely.
You are now safe.
The enemy is before us!
Roger that.
I will take point.
If we pass through here to the south, we will be in the Larkus region. How exquisite!
Threat detected ahead.
How exquisite! How exquisite!
Okay, we're in the Larkus region now, right?
Indeed. Traveling south will bring us to the Delvier region, where Rifle is located. It may also be wise of us to stop and rest in the village of Larset. How exquisite! Pardon us.
Welcome. You must be tired.
Simply delightful.
Our village may
These lodgings were superb. Glad to be of assistance.
Stop by again anytime.
Well, that was indeed fruitful. How exquisite.
The town in the south, Rithel. What is it like?
It is a bustling seaport. With the myriad of people that come to and fro, you may very well be able to glean information on the one for whom you search.
But the ships weren't moving the last time we were there.
Here's to hoping they're back up and running.
Let us continue south through the Delvia region.
Hostile.
Destroy. Can you keep up?
Keep your distance. Watch your step.
By the way, didn't you guys get attacked by some weirdo the last time you passed through here?
We did.
Can't help but wonder, does he have something to do with the people who downed me and Chloe's pods?
It's still too early to tell. Midas, can we be certain that no race of people resembling that man exists on this planet?
No, not 100%. They could very well be natives of some part of Nilbeth.
Nilbeth?
The continent that lies to the south of the surface. Various and sundry races inhabit that realm, so it is not out of the question that one of them remains undiscovered.
Now that you mention it, since Elena's pod flew over Nilbeth on the way in, maybe someone there saw it and decided to follow her to this continent.
To that point, Nilbeth possesses technology and shenanigans that neither are serious nor the Veil Empire. Perhaps a few overweening semiomancers wish to leverage their position.
Let's hope it's nothing more.
Target acquired. Destroy. Leaving combat area. Remain vigilant.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock. This must mean the ferries are up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought this many birds here.
Ah, filthy pests!
Maester, are you all right?
I'm fine. I knew nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me! What's up, Elena? Is something wrong?
No.
Ugh, the stench.
Am I crazy, or has the number of people on the streets taken a huge dive?
It certainly has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we were last here. Why?
Sorry to spring this on you all, but can we hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second? I've got a really bad feeling about this. Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait! But can't we...
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have symbols to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread...
It would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vanel, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is ground zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena. Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep? Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please. Not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay. You got it. Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be all right?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however. Those birds' feces.
Ugh, why do we need that?
Simple. Because it serves as a breeding ground for a specific type of bacteria. That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is Helgar's disease? And Maester Felgreed.
Leticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic. We cannot, however, fashion it out of thin air. I'll need multiple samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rysel is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The port?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
They gave me at the Inferno.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next. Exquisite. I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
Hey, Leticia, Albert. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before?
No, we have. It's identical to what we saw in the mines.
They possess morphological abnormalities. You said you've seen this species before?
Yes, in the Delric mines.
Right now, Midas's health is our top priority. The villagers can deal with this avian infestation themselves after we found a cure.
Indeed.
This zone of inhibition is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning...
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
At last, an end to our worries. Soon the kingdom shall be free of this plague. I hate to ask this, but Dr. Vanel, don't you agree we should keep this medicine a secret for now?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Why is that?
Because the plant used to make it can only be found in one location, and in limited numbers. With as few plants as there are, there's no way we can make enough doses for everyone. And where might we be able to find these elusive plants? Mount Cottorinth, and nowhere else. It's just to the north of Cotto, and the quickest way I know to get there would be by ferry.
If Cotto's along the ferry route as well, their citizens might also have fallen ill.
This is awful. I know it's better to keep this hidden, but I still can't help feeling... Nina. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get Elena. Before we do anything, first we need Uncle Midas to get well again. Morning, Uncle Midas. You feeling any better?
Well enough, but I'm much too old to go through all that again.
You should count your lucky stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Please tell me you're joking. At this rate, we're never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Cotto, and maybe her.
Hmm?
The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galcalemphus.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Cotarinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Cato seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albert and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand, in case one succumbs to the rot.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh?
The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.